Hey guys, I'm back with another travel adventure, and on this journey, my childhood friends Paolo and I traveled to Coron, Palawan. Palawan is said to be one of the most beautiful spots in the Philippines in terms of islands and beaches. They're popular amongst tourists and locals because of their pristine blue waters and thriving sea life, along with picturesque views which includes islands, lagoons, and mountains. Specific destinations on the islands such as El Nido, Puerto Princesa, and Coron are common spots to go to when visiting, but for this trip, we decided to set camp at Coron, but not before landing in Busuanga. Immediately after landing, we were greeted with smiling faces and extremely islandy/provincey vibes. I had a good laugh at that manual bag counter, as it was really the first time I'd ever been able to witness something like that. We then headed to our hotel, K Heights Inn, which was strategically located at the foot of Mount Tapyas, which I'll talk about a little later, and was also a walking distance from the town proper. Although I had only booked our room at 9,000 pesos for 5 days, including tax, I honestly would recommend a better hotel. The evenings end quite early in Coron, so it's best to stay in a hotel with better accommodations. But if you're on a budget and can live with less, then K Heights is a fairly decent place to stay. We didn't have internet in our room, and that's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so our first real stop in Coron was the highly suggested Kawayanan Grill and Resto Bar, which is a popular dining spot recommendation among tricycle drivers. The food was pretty good, and they had some interesting dishes like crocodile sisig, which we were able to try.
Hey there, parani mo. If you really love me, imong hikap ko na ko ilok.
No.
Please!
No.
It's really sweaty.
I know.
Come on!
No, thank you.
Just like a tap.
Kita sa video. Kita tanawa ko na.
No!
Tanawa,
No!
tanawa.
Naay tagip tip!
Di tanawag ba yun?
No, naay kuan. Di ko, kiba ko naay tagip tip, oy.
No, it's like really white and stuff.
Tagip tip, sige na.
What was that?
Tagip tip!
As soon as we were all rested and settled in, we agreed to conquer Mount Tapyas at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which gave us enough time to climb it, enjoy the sunset, the view, and then head down before it got dark.
Oy, di ta mag-prayer before ta manaka. Uy, mawampo sa taga-mo. Ano mahampo dito? Guide us, Lord. May tagbakaya din na mo. Nag-warm up, nag-stretching si Mariloy. Dili ba ang imong tiil imong dapat i-stretch it? Not even a minute in.
Obviously, from the looks of us, you can tell that it was gonna be a rough climb. And with this thing being 210 meters above sea level, with around 700 plus concrete steps, things got pretty interesting, to say the least.
I'm pretty sure we have like only 50 steps left. Oh, yeah? I'm so tired! Okay. I haven't taught like this in a while. Oh, I have like a sweat stash. Look at him. I'm so pissed at this guy. Look, he's just running down. Ooh. He's been running past us like since kanina. I hate him already. He's not my friend.
But most of us eventually made it to the top, and boy was it worth the climb.
Yeah. That is so beautiful. What picture got the made?
A few moments later.
Say Jake Cyrus!
Jake Cyrus! Welcome to Coron, Jake Cyrus!
Yan yung ano, yan lahat na nakikita nyo na yan. Hindi namin pag-aari yan. Yan, nakikita nyo na yan.
Kanino yan?
Hindi namin alam, basta di sa amin yan. Lahat na nakikita nyo, di sa amin yan. Eh, nakikita mo yun? Oo. Di rin sa amin yan.
Wait lang.
Later that evening, we headed to Altrove's, an Italian restaurant, which was really the last thing I was expecting to eat on this trip.
Will Dasovich said it's really good.
But Will Dasovich said it was really good, and our friend said it's really good too.
Best pizza in the Philippines.
Really? Best pizza in the Philippines?
Or I don't know, that's what he said.
But yes, Paolo, who loves Will more than he loves me, was ecstatic about trying out the Philippines' best pizza, and how could I ever say no to this place?
Full house.
Oh shit!
The place is
Unfortunately, and after just climbing our Everest, there was no way in hell we were gonna wait for 20 minutes. So we headed to Island Boy Grill, which had the right price and servings. I'm telling you guys, their servings are huge. We woke up the next day ready to explore the various islands that Coron was popular for. Okay, I think it's important for you to know that DIYing your island hopping trips is close to impossible in Coron. So you're really left with having to just book various island hopping trips that usually group you with other tourists. It's a great experience, especially when you get to know the people in your group, like we did. The first package that we got was the Kalawit Safari Tour, which included a visit to Kalawit Wildlife Sanctuary, Okam Beach, Pamalican Island, and Busuanga Town proper. Breakfast, lunch, snacks, and also transportation were only 2,500 pesos. If you're a huge animal lover like I am, you will definitely enjoy the most parts of Kalawit Island, as it is an entire island dedicated to free-range animals, specifically South African giraffes, zebras, Philippine mice, deers, water buffaloes, and other animals. You get to experience feeding them, petting them, and just enjoying them in their natural habitats. They also take you down a walking tour and a mini zoo, which I honestly did not enjoy, mostly because of the living conditions of the animals. Yes, I'm a bit cynical about things like this. I apologize. You know what, not really. We did a few other things after Kalawit Island, like visit Okam Beach, Conception Falls, and Malbato Church, but I fell asleep for the most part. Since we ended a bit early, we decided to try our luck again at Altroves, and this time we were successful. We were told that the best times to visit were at 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. So if you're not a fan of waiting in line, try to keep this in mind. The food was definitely good and worth the wait. Paulo commended them as the food tasted similar to the pizzas he had tasted in Naples, and he also beamed at how they made their own mozzarella. Day 3 was another day of island hopping, which was strictly bikini day. We opted for a package called Island Escapade, which brought us to 3 islands, Malcapuya Island, Banana Island, and Bulungdos. At those islands, we got to explore the beaches and do a bunch of snorkeling. During the evening, us girls headed to Makinit Hot Springs via an exciting tricycle trip. Entrance fee was 200 pesos, and you get to enjoy the warm, relaxing feel of a natural hot spring. On the 4th day, which was the last day of adventures and island hopping, was definitely one of my favorite trips, as we went to the ultimate island adventure and explored 7 beautiful spots around Coron, namely Siete Picados, Kayangan Lake, Twin Lagoon, Skeleton Rock, Las Islas de Coral, Sunset Beach, and CYC Beach. It was a wonderful experience of swimming with fishes, enjoying the locals, and just relaxing. Look at how awesome the Philippines is. We're literally like in the middle of islands, and we have a Kuya Sari Sari store. It's a mobile Sari Sari store. Hi Kuya, smile! Kapuha Kuya. My favorite part of the trip was the Plankton and Firefly tour, which is an activity that allows you to paddle in the ocean in the middle of the night and enjoy the wonders of luminous plankton and fireflies. I eventually learned that Paulo had planned to propose there, but backed out last minute due to the conditions. But this is probably the moment that changed his mind.
Nalahos ko sa kuan bars, mga mangroves ako.
Later that evening, we headed out for some drinks on our last night and found ourselves at a hippie house named Alae. We helped ourselves to some beer and a friendly game of drunken Jenga before heading back. Coron is definitely a beautiful island. I would say best enjoyed with friends and family rather than just a loved one, if I'm being completely honest. We honestly didn't spend that much there either, but we weren't scrimping out. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, as I'll be posting more travel vlogs soon. If you want all the technical details and expenses of my trip, then make sure to head down to Issaplease.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!